Ever wondered why an apple falls straight down from a tree, or why the moon orbits around the Earth, or how a car moves from one place to another? Well, it all comes down to one fundamental concept: motion. Motion, in the simplest terms, is the change in position of an object with respect to its surroundings in a given period of time. There are various types of motion that we see in our everyday life. Today we'll delve deeper into this fascinating concept and classify the different types of motion. First up is linear motion. This is the most basic type of motion, and it's just as it sounds. An object is said to be in linear motion if it moves in a straight line. Picture a car driving down a long, straight highway. It's moving forward in one direction, thus it's in linear motion. Next comes circular motion. An object is in circular motion if it moves in a circular path. Picture the hands of a clock. They move in a circular path, right? That's circular motion for you. Then we have rotational motion. This is when an object rotates around a fixed axis. Think of a spinning top. It rotates around its own axis, hence it exhibits rotational motion. Oscillatory motion is another interesting type. It's when an object moves back and forth in a regular cycle. A simple example is a swinging pendulum. It moves to and fro about a fixed point, and so it falls under oscillatory motion. Lastly, we have random motion. This is when an object moves unpredictably without a set path or pattern. Picture a fly buzzing around a room. Its flight path is unpredictable and changes randomly. That's random motion. Now, some of you might be thinking, what about the motion of a roller coaster or the motion of planets? Well, those are examples of complex motion, which involves a combination of different types of motion. A roller coaster, for instance, involves linear, circular, and rotational motion. To recap, we've talked about 5 types of motion today: linear, circular, rotational, oscillatory, and random. Each of these types of motion has its own characteristics and examples in our everyday life. Understanding them not only helps us appreciate the world around us, but also lays the foundation for deeper concepts in physics. Remember, the world is in constant motion. Every falling leaf, every spinning wheel, every orbiting planet is an example of the incredible dance of motion happening all around us. It's a dance that's as complex as it is beautiful. So the next time you see an apple fall from a tree or a car move down the street, take a moment to appreciate the motion that makes it all possible. That's all for today. Stay curious and keep exploring.